It's coming, Rome. It's coming, Rome. It's coming. Football is coming, Rome. My goodness, my goodness, my goodness. What a win, man. What a win. Can't believe it. These guys actually did it. They saved football. Italy to save football. Everyone was asking, please don't let Harry Maguire, don't let Harry Kane, don't let these arrogant people win this tournament. And they came through. They actually came through. And what a summer. What a summer it's been. What a summer it's been for all of us, especially if you're an Interista and if you're an Azzurri fan. What a summer this has been. We've been blessed this year. We've been blessed after a long. You've both Interisti and Azzurri fans. We've both been starved for so long. Especially, I mean, Inter fans have been in very dark ages, and obviously Azzurri fans missing the World Cup in 2018. Going from that to this, the contrast, like this is Roberto Mancini's masterpiece. It really is. Come on, guys, come in. Let's share. Come and share the happiness. Let's share those English tears. But most importantly, let's share the happiness and the beautiful work done to make this team, this prestigious team, Italy, rise up from the ashes again. Let's go, Harry. Them. Let's go. Come on. Fucking go. Oh my days, I can't contain myself. I had to delay the stream because I just wanted to watch the guys lift the trophy, and I wanted to watch the celebrations. I just wanted to see everything unfold in front of the English fans. You see, the stadium was half empty by the time Italy was celebrating. It was so funny. They were all there. They were all ready to celebrate. 2 minutes in, that goal went in. Wow. That killed me. What's up, Nicholas, man? It's good to see you. Great channel, great music on this guy's channel. Make sure you check him out from Trinidadian in Jamaica. What's up, bro? Ahmad, champions of Italy and Europe. Let's go. And Leo Messi, a little personal trouble for me because, you know, as a Messi fan, you know, I've always been Messi over Ronaldo. Argentina, Lautaro getting that trophy. Rodrigo De Paul getting his flowers. It's like a trouble for me this year. Beautiful summer. I've been so blessed, and I hope some of you guys are feeling the same way. It's crazy. Ready for Gary Neville to celebrate England champion. Yeah. Wait, I was watching the BBC here in the UK, and I enjoyed watching Gary Lineker, Rio Ferdinand, Frank Lampard, you know, especially Rio Ferdinand, who was being very arrogant before the match, very arrogant. You know, he was like, we'll beat him, whoever comes, you know, we don't care if it's Spain or England, you know, we'll have them. But this is karma, you know. You seen what happened yesterday with McNuggets against Dustin Poirier. You know, that's what happens when you talk too much. Karma comes and hits you. And that's what happened today. But I actually don't want to rain too much on the parade of these English players. I feel like it's a very likable group of English players, especially living in the UK. I do really like, especially, you know, Rashford, Sancho. You know, it's a very young core to this team, which is a very likable. It's not like some of the older teams. This is quite a likable England team, but it's more the fans and the, you know, the media around it that creates this dislike, you know, this arrogance, this ignorance to everything that's going on outside of Italy. Outside of England. You know, they just don't know anything about football outside of England. Everything is just like, yeah, Premier League's the best, all this, all that. But we see in this tournament, Serie A players, not just Italy players, but Serie A players, ended up being the top scorers of the tournament. I think the most man of the matches awards of the tournaments, if I'm not incorrect, but still quite high up there. And yeah, Italian team winning at the end. So I hope this is where, you know, Italian football can once again regain respect of the world, and, you know, humble these, you know, English media pundits and fans, and, you know, this ignorance that goes on. And, you know, but apart from that, let's not think about too much about that. Let's focus on this Italy team, man. This Italy team, it's just such a, again, like I said, the English team is quite a likable bunch, but this Italy team, it really is. These guys, and a lot of them, you wouldn't class them as world class or top players, but they came to this tournament humble. They listened to what their coach wanted, the style of play, so un-Italian, dominating possession, dominating play, playing attractive football. Only a few guys here and there that have experienced the Chiellini and Bonucci's of this team, but everyone else, this is their moment, and they deserve this so much. The most deserving team won the Euro. Let's be honest. Italy have been the best team to watch in the tournament. I think they've provided the best performances. They're the deserving winner of the tournament, and I'm happy that there was no referee drama. There was no, when Kuipers, the Dutch referee, got appointed, there was a lot of controversy. A lot of, everyone was saying like, "Oh, this is gonna be an issue." I'm happy that Italy proved on the pitch today that they're the better team. They dominated possession. They dominated most of the play. Maybe didn't create too much, but I feel like in the match and in the whole tournament, the better team won. And I'm so proud of this team. I'm so proud. I would have been proud of this team even if they lost. I would have been proud even if they, lost 2 or 3-0. Because let's not forget, 2 minutes in, or was it 3 minutes in, Luke Shaw scoring. Oh my days, that was such a boner killer. Even if you took a Viagra, you would have been straight away. It was crazy how that Italy team just didn't come out properly. England came out with the fire in their belly in that first half. It just looked like England physically. That's what I was worried. Physically, they just look on a different level, and I think a lot of you can admit that. The Rice and Phillips in that first 50-60 minutes, they were dominating the midfield. Barella, Jorginho, Verratti, they were getting physically muscled. Luke Shaw, Kyle Walker were bullying our fullbacks, especially Di Lorenzo and even Emerson as well. But Di Lorenzo really looked pretty poor in that first half. But they stuck to it. They kept playing, kept dominating possession. Let's have a quick look at the start. Actually, let me get more of your comments in, man. I'm just gonna keep getting gassed. Being from the UK, Harry, everyone's calling me a traitor for supporting Italy. It feels so good. Yeah, don't listen to that chat, man. These guys, no one cares. Whoever your heart follows, that's who you should support. Like now, people say the same thing to me now because I've been living here in the UK for the same amount of time I lived in Italy. I've lived 13 years in Italy and now 13 years in the UK. But my heart, I just can't help it. My heart, my connection is all towards Italy, and this is why I want. This is what I wanted. Who plays more attractive football, Kiev or England? Oi, these guys, Southgate, yeah, he needs to come and coach in Italy. This guy is made to coach in Italy. Some of the catenaccio that I saw out there was absolutely astounding. Like these guys were not interested in having the ball. These guys were sat back. Oh, Mo wants to come in. Let me see if he's messaged me on Twitter. He probably has. Yes. Oh no, he hasn't. Wait. Message me on Twitter quickly, Mo, so I can send you the link if you wanna join up. But I'm not gonna stay on too long. That's the thing. It's quite late over here. I'm gonna be gone soon. Beautiful week for Inter fans, man. Beautiful. Beautiful. Beautiful, mate. Beautiful. Absolutely. Oh yeah. So, and this is why I was actually looking to go. I was thinking of going to London today to get the vibes, get the feeling. Find some Italians and get some cannoli in, get some pizza in before, and just enjoy the vibes. But I saw in Leicester Square in London there was bottles being thrown around. Wembley Stadium, yeah, I saw the fans storming. Like these guys just ruin it. Like some of these pigs, man. Some of these fans like ruin it for everyone else. Like they're just complete idiots, and that's why I didn't go. I'd rather be safe and just enjoy the match, in my family rather than being worried for my safety because of some idiots. Yeah, I mean, this is the issue I have with people. Mark Goldbridge, okay, he has a big platform. He has, I don't know, 400k, 500k followers or subscribers or whatever. But it doesn't mean you need to listen to his, like, who is he in this? Like, he doesn't know anything about football. You shouldn't listen to these people. Like, well, why should we be listening to fucking Mark Goldbridge? I don't follow him. I don't look at any of his videos. Just gonna invite Mo in. I don't look at any of his videos. I don't care about his opinion, and neither should you guys. Like that was just. I saw that tweet though that you're talking about. Like Italy play with slow tempo. Like he hasn't even watched Italy play. Have you watched Italy play? This like Italy have been the highest tempo team, pressing high. It'd be crazy. If Italy lost to Denmark, I could take it, but yeah, I know everyone was like, Denmark especially, it was everyone's second team, right? Because of the Christian Eriksen thing, all this. Hey, here he is.
Hello, my
Mohamed
friend.
Ali, my brother.
Hello.
How are you doing?
I'm doing okay, guys. Congrats. We're just on Inter Worldwide celebrating. And I just have to tell you that it's really great to hear you saying better safe than sorry, because I always said that some people just take it to the next level from the fans, and it's just kind of crazy, like why it's like this. I know it's London and it's coming home, but it never went home. It came to Rome, and we're just talking about it. But man, to be honest, I just have to say this, that I think some of the English players actually played really, really well, better than what I expected today.
Yeah, I think a lot of I say this. A lot of Serie A fans are saying, we make fun of Premier League fans. I think Serie A fans sometimes are very ignorant in the same way. Like they don't watch West Ham or Leeds play, and they like disrespect someone like Declan Rice and Calvin Phillips just because they don't watch them. But I think today they kind of showed that they're actually quality players.
Absolutely. You talk about someone like Verratti, Jorginho. This guy Declan Rice made West Ham challenge for Champions League this year. This is big in Premier League. This is big when some team like West Ham, when you have a player like this, it's kind of like, it's very hard. Calvin Phillips, the heart of Leeds. Guys, Leeds coming from Championship top 10. This is it's a big thing. Thanks, Harry, man. Thanks, Harry. But I had this problem with English fans about Serie A, because they don't watch, and then Serie A fans don't watch Premier League and judge the players. Raheem Sterling is not good. No, he is good. Champions League finalist. Mason Mount is not good. The guy is one of the best players in the Premier League this year and the Champions League. And I know you watch Premier League a little. Mason Mount is an amazing player, and he played really well today. He's very smart, and he's only 23 years old. It's Barella's age.
Yeah, there's a people were like, when Mount and Barella were being compared, I saw a lot of people being disgusted, a lot of Interisti and Italy fans. It's like Mason Mount is a quality player. Someone's disagreeing with us that Phillips, he said it was terrible today, but I don't agree. I thought Phillips was quite good. He was
absolutely Calvin Phillips today, dude, world class. Like, we're talking about a regista that moves between the lines, interceptions, tackles, getting the ball from the mid. When Declan Rice went out, it showed how good Phillips is. He was actually moving better than Declan Rice in between the two center backs.
Yeah, and I think I'm sure now he ended up being the tournament's most, most kilometers covered, I think, as well. That Bielsa factor, that's the running that he makes you do.
And he's not tired. He's not even tired. Like at the end of the game, Calvin Phillips was not even tired, which is
this one miracle this tournament did, Mo, and I think you'll agree with me, being an Interista. I actually like Bonucci now a little bit. Even like, obviously as a player, I always respected Bonucci, but I was a little bit worried coming into this tournament. But he's proven me that he's this guy. I always had doubts about him in the back four. In the back three, obviously we know this guy in the BBC, he was amazing, but I always had doubts about him in the back four. And this guy, I think he was my man of the match today. Bonucci.
Yeah, Bonucci. I said Bonucci was supposed to be liability in back four after we saw him in Milan and all this stuff. And after 2 games, I'm like, holy shit, this guy knows what he's doing. This guy is all over everyone, talking, leading, pointing, telling this person to go here, there, everywhere, telling Donnarumma where to go when he wanted an open pass. Oh, this guy is different class, man. Is different class. And
yeah, his passing is always he's one of the best ball playing center backs of all time. Like when you talk about just on the ball, he's one of the best of all time.
Actually, yes. Like today, Harry Maguire was great on the ball, but Bonucci was like, it's not only being on the ball. There is like, I am on the ball, focusing and telling 3, 4 players around me where to go,
Yeah.
knowing where the next pass would be. He's telling Di Lorenzo to go here, Chiellini there, Jorginho to move to the space, and Donnarumma, and always finds that extra pass.
Yeah, man, he's like having that extra regista in the back. You got Jorginho, you got Verratti, and then you got Bonucci. It's like you can't lose the ball when you got players like that.
Let me ask you something. Don't you think, to be honest, Verratti was better at the register role than Jorginho? After Jorginho, like
Well, you mean today?
second half, you saw Verratti dropping and
Yeah.
Jorginho moving a little bit outside. And
Yeah, but
Verratti was the one dictating the play.
no, of course. I mean, Verratti, I think he could play that role even better than Jorginho if he wanted to. But I think he's like, I think Jorginho today was also, I think that injury in the first half, I think he played the whole game pretty much injured. I don't think he was fully fit after that knee collision.
Do you know if without that, I think without that injury, Mancini would not have had the chance to actually talk to Chiesa, to track Luke Shaw, and tell Insigne to track back. And after this, we saw Italy, like the wingers are coming back to defend because in the first half, the goal. Do you blame De Lorenzo for the goal? You play some amateur football.
No, I don't blame him because he had to come in. The Sterling was there. Kane had to come in.
Thank you, guys. People blame De Lorenzo when the forward is coming at the second center back.
Yeah,
the fullback has to tuck in.
The wing back.
Second, yes.
Luke Shaw is the wing back. He's not supposed to look at the wing back.
Exactly. But if you watch the play from the beginning, Chiesa, when he got dribbled and Luke Shaw made that 1-2, Chiesa was watching because I think Mancini did not expect Southgate to play 3-4-2-1. And he didn't know, should I stay with Maguire, who is the left center back, or should I track the wing back all the way to the line? And he did it after Jorginho got injured. But Luke Shaw was not marked because nobody had the instructions to go all the way with Luke Shaw to the back. It didn't happen.
Yeah, it should be either Chiesa or one of the Mezzala. Or Barella.
But nobody told Barella because there was Mason Mount and Calvin Phillips and Declan Rice. So 3-on-3.
But on the video, you see Di Lorenzo being, Shaw coming behind Di Lorenzo, so everyone's gonna blame Di Lorenzo.
It's not his fault. Who was behind Di Lorenzo?
Yeah, exactly. But you know how things work in football. You see what you see on the slow motion. You see Di Lorenzo looking back like, oh shit.
Yeah, but even you see like Trippier who crossed is the other wing back.
Yeah,
and Insigne did not know, should I go back or?
Yeah, you see Walker did the outside run outside of Trippier, so Emerson didn't know whether to go to Walker or to Trippier, so then that opened up.
Because it's not even because Walker is a center back.
Oh shit, from Korea. We got some guy from Korea.
Oh man, all the way from Korea, man.
Wow, man, wow. And who else stood out to you? Like, I mean, we talked about Chiesa not tracking back, but going forward.
But it's not his fault. It's not his fault. Nobody.
Oh, yeah, no. Let's forget that. But like when he was going forward, it was like
phenomenal.
Up until the 60th, 70th minute, it felt like it was only Chiesa against England. Like it felt like it was Chiesa FC.
You know, peak Hazard when he used to dribble in the middle of the field, 2-3 guys is like peak Hazard when he's like used to take the ball, small spaces and dribble and do something, and everybody got scared from him. Chiesa is best player in the Italian league next season after one of the Interista.
He was as Rio Ferdinand said, he was the only one that the English players were like worried about because of his pace and directness, physically and athletically. There's none of the others were worrying England. But Chiesa, it was so sad to see him. Like the fact that Italy won without Chiesa just puts it even like higher to me, like the achievement of this team, because we're playing with Insigne as a false nine.
But to be honest, what do you think about Cristante?
Whoa, look, I was fuming. I didn't understand the substitution from Mancini. Once again, like his substitution is very confusing a lot of times. I didn't understand, but in the end, he did okay. He won the header that led to the corner goal because he's great in the air. That's at least one thing. And then in general, there was a few bad touches from him, but that's not his strength. He's not a technical player. But he was okay in the end. He did his job, I guess. I'm not really sure what the role was, why he chose Cristante over Locatelli. What do you think?
I think Cristante was supposed to do what Barella did not do. Have a good first touch between the lines. To a little bit make Declan Rice and Calvin Phillips
spread
a little bit. Because because in the first half, you see, they know Italy play from the side. So he had on the right side Walker, Trippier, and Sterling.
Yeah.
And in the left, it was Maguire, Shaw, and Mason Mount defending. And in the middle, it was John Stones. And in front of him, Declan Rice and Calvin Phillips. So there was, on everywhere on the field, at least 3 people defending on the sides and in the middle. Mm-hmm. Plus, Harry Kane was dropping. And then someone had to make this a little bit of a space between the 2 defensive midfielders. And I said that before. And when we were talking with the other guys before, the day before, it's that 2 defensive midfielders rule. It's very hard to break them apart. And you have to go from the sides. And the sides, Insigne is no match to Kyle Walker. And to be honest,
it was a little bit embarrassing.
No, Chiesa, he was not he had to go a little bit inside or to the left because Harry Maguire today was phenomenal.
Yeah, it's like 1v1, these guys, they're beasts, like physically. It's like playing rugby players, some of these guys.
So we had to do something, and it was brilliant from him because Barella did not do a good job making Declan Rice spread a little bit from Calvin Phillips. But when that happened, we had that space behind the midfield.
Exactly.
And
Barella, what do you make of this? I didn't think about this. Saka taking the last penalty. Yeah, that was crazy. Like, why would you put someone, an 18-year-old Saka, to take your last penalty? That's crazy. I didn't think about that.
I think he's treating them as professionals, to be honest. Rashford and
Rashford
are actually penalty takers.
Rashford takes the penalties for Man United.
And Jadon Sancho takes the penalties.
Yeah, I understand those 2, but Saka
probably maybe. Who did because Saka did not actually come in for penalties. Saka just came in for
but I understand, but it's still quite a big, like the last penalty, I would, it would be, I'm surprised it wasn't Harry Kane, but I guess Harry Kane took the first to get a good start. But
so who scored the second? It was Rice? No,
Maguire.
Oh
so my God, that was a good penalty.
Declan Rice takes really good penalties. Declan Rice takes really good penalties. And also, Mason Mount scores penalties for Chelsea when Jorginho was not there. So, I don't understand. Luke Shaw plays good penalties for...
but he put on the 2 specialists for penalties were Jadon Sancho and Rashford, and they both missed.
Yes.
The 2 specialists.
It's ironic, though. It's ironic that
and Italy's specialist, Jorginho, missed as well.
But
to be honest, did you see Belotti? Me and Madar said it as soon as he came up, he would look so nervous.
I was telling my wife, and my wife just just don't say that. I'm like, no, he's gonna miss. It's because he's not a penalty special. The guy's percentage is 66%.
Yeah, but
out of 29.
Yeah, but you think he's Torino captain. He's used to taking.
He missed penalties. 9 out of 30.
Yeah,
that's a 30%.
Yeah, Grealish, he had a hole in his knee thanks to Jorginho. Jorginho, I think, was quite lucky not to get a red card there.
Martin Clattenburg here on ESPN, I don't know who you guys have, but Martin Clattenburg said no red card because he said that the stump was not actually on the player's foot. It was on the ball and it ricocheted because actually Grealish was coming in hard. It was not the other way because Jorginho did not lunge into the tackle. It was just a stump on the ball. But it's unfortunate, I know, but it's not like he left his foot in a bad place.
My 5-year-old daughter gave me her toy dinosaur for good luck. Went to bed at halftime and didn't let go of it for the rest of the game. I'm too superstitious. Lucky charm came through. Hey, man, whatever works for you.
Yeah. For Inter next year, this is the lucky the dinosaur.
Football is saved. What do you
I,
make of that, bro? Like everyone's saying
okay,
football has been saved.
I was just talking about this, but here's this theory, and let me know what you think.
Mhm.
The Premier League does not need more publicity, and actually does not need more
No,
people to like bump it up. Like,
no.
I don't want to say, like, it's already the media, and because we speak English and most of the world listen to the British media, I don't need more people to tell me that John Stones is world class and Luke Shaw is the best fullback in the history of mankind. I don't need
Roberto
that.
Carlos.
It's already there. Like, I already read it every day because of the Guardian, the Daily Mail, the Sun, all these big newspapers, right? But I need more for the Italian league. I need more competition. Like, it doesn't make any sense. And also, I love the English team. You know, I'm one of the. They're like probably my third after the Italians and probably the Germans. Argentinians, I like them, but I'm not a big fan of Messi. But
Yeah, fuck
the
you, man.
English, you know when you have this friend, when you know that you have this leader, and I know this because I'm Egyptian. When you have this leader that might be doing good stuff, but because everybody just keep pumping him up and kneeling for him, you're like, I don't like this person anymore. I would have liked the English team more if they didn't say it's coming home every single second in my day, if they don't do what they did to the streets, if they don't boo the national anthem. It's like the people around them, the people around the English team,
Yeah,
that make
that's what I said.
people do not like English team. But the English players, Declan Rice is a nice guy, John Stones is a nice guy, Harry Kane is a nice guy.
That's what I mean. This is a very likable. It's a very likable young team. Rashford, you know, all the stuff that he does outside of football. He's such a great guy.
They don't have the assholes anymore on that team like before. They don't. Now all the English players are actually serving the community. They're doing great stuff.
Exactly.
And you know that because you live in England, and you know that what I'm talking about, the Sterling Foundation, the Rashford Foundation, like all these guys, they help the community, and they know every one of them has a story, right? But the English fans are ruining the English team image in front of everybody else. And the pundits. Exactly. You remember the pundits talking about the flopping of Italy? Yeah. And then when came for Sterling, he did what he had to do for English.
Street smart.
Oh, yes. Yes, I heard that everywhere. He's street smart player. Dude, just come on. I like the English team. I support, you know that I love Premier League is one of my favorite league for me, right? Apart from Inter, the Premier League is not. But don't do that. Don't say, oh my God, he's better than this guy. We're better than everybody. We don't want to be part of Europe, but we're going to win the Euros. Just come on, just be humble a little bit.
Exactly. Man, speaking of the actual match though, Mo, it was, when you look at the statistics, is pretty much domination from Italy. 19 shots compared to the 6. Obviously, a lot of them not particularly dangerous, but still 66% possession. Southgate played very Italian old school catenaccio to me, right?
He was forced to. The early goal, they did not count that we're going to score an early goal.
Yeah.
They didn't. I don't think they did, because everybody sat back and they did not continue. If you know that you're going to score in the beginning, because they started pressuring Italy, right? The first 2 minutes.
Yeah.
After they scored, they dropped back. That means you actually thought that you're going to keep doing this the whole game, and you were not prepared to drop back.
Yeah. Let's have a quick look at who had the most passes and dribbles. Declan Rice with the most dribbles. Wow. Yeah, he had some nice runs, right? Declan Rice in the midfield.
He's great. No,
Declan Rice most tackles as well.
Oh?
Declan Rice most tackles with 6.
Dude, the guy was a freaking beast.
Yeah.
What he got? People don't know that because they don't watch West Ham play Chelsea. They only watch Chelsea play Tottenham with the big games. Watch this guy's a beast.
Yeah. No, I was impressed. I was very impressed with Declan Rice. I thought he was the weaker of in between Rice and Phillips, but he was impressive. But man, I was my man of the match was Bonucci. Who was yours?
To me, to be honest, I think Marco Verratti. Like Marco Verratti today, I'm not Marco Verratti today did some stuff. This is what he does with Neymar in PSG, passing between the lines, dictating the play.
He was top class. So that's what I've been saying. Everyone, keeps saying, Locatelli played a couple nice games at the beginning. So, but there's levels to the game, and this is why this guy's been playing.
But he doesn't do this often. he doesn't do this often.
Yeah, but he gets injured. He gets injured a lot. That's the problem with him. He's always injured at crucial times in his career, which is probably because he doesn't take care of himself like properly. He's like Stefano Sensi, this guy.
How about how do you rate Di Lorenzo today? Bad, good?
Man, I was not impressed. He improved. He improved towards towards the second half and the extra time, but he started off very shaky. As we said, I don't blame the goal on him, but he was very shaky on the ball, and it didn't really impress me. But the problem is, I trust him more than Florenzi, so there's not much choice out there. So I was okay with him. Emerson as well. He was a little bit. You can see why he doesn't really get much time for Chelsea, and you can see he's quite rusty he doesn't get much minutes, so you had to expect that rustiness. But overall, not too bad. But the player I had a problem with was, today was Immobile once again, man. This guy just can't link up with anyone. Like Harry Kane showed levels today, how you link up play.
He doesn't know how to play football, Zio. He doesn't. Yeah. I'm sorry. When you're a kid, they choose you because you pass well, you have a good first touch, you shoot well. The guy doesn't know even how to turn with the football.
Hey, wait, let's give a quick shout out to Anthony, man. This guy, my boy, he was watching the game with his dad today. It was a beautiful picture of them two hugging after Italy lifted the title. So love to Anthony. Been streaming the whole year, the whole tournament. So shouts out to Anthony, man, and Inter Worldwide, of course.
My guy, sorry, my brother.
Continue, Mo. Sorry.
No, I was just saying it's I think Barella had a problem today. He did not know.
Oh man, he's looked so tired, man.
Maybe, but I think he's not the same guy. Actually, some reason Berardi, when he came in, he was not the Berardi, the confident Berardi that played against Belgium, that played against Switzerland. Like, it's not the same guy for some reason. I don't know what happened to him. But maybe he lost a little bit of confidence when he. Do you think he lost a little bit of confidence when he was on the bench?
No, bro. Honestly speaking, he just looks like he doesn't have that spring in his step. You know, when we see Inter, like he doesn't have that. Like I just don't see that in him. Like after the Belgium game, I don't know. Like he just does. He's played too much. A year and a half. Let's not forget these guys, especially Barella, man. Conte churned everything out of this guy, like him. Brozovic, so some of the guys that never left the starting 11. So I understand Barella, but it didn't. Yeah, he doesn't technically made a lot of mistakes.
You know what I didn't like about Di Lorenzo today was not actually that he got beat or something like this. His positioning was strange. That everybody had to tell him where to go. You remember this? Jorginho and Verratti and even Donnarumma was shouting at him, go take that space. It's kind of strange how you are at a professional level. I can get you're nervous, your touch is bad, but to lose the sense of where I have to be and play as an amateur, because he was an amateur player. He didn't know to create an angle for the passing. Emerson, he was pressed and everything, but he always was an option for the defense, for the passing. De Lorenzo, no. And Insigne today did not impress me at all.
No, man, Insigne had a stinker today.
Like it's just, dude, it's not Napoli. I said that, like, it's not Napoli. You're not gonna shoot this and take all the free kicks and still get a pat on the back. No, this is Italy. It's not your team.
Yeah, man. Like, yeah, there's a lot of always been question marks about his mentality. A lot of Napoli fans always say as well. He misses a lot of like crucial penalties for Napoli. We saw he missed that penalty against Juventus in the Coppa Italia. Yeah. He's their captain, but it just doesn't seem like he's that guy. You know what I mean? Like he's not that guy. But man, let's stop talking about the negative stuff. They did the job even without a proper striker. Let's not forget Italy have won this tournament without a proper number 9, like a quality number 9. So imagine if Italy have actual decent number 9, what they could do, like the potential of this team.
We can do what Qatar does, like naturalize couple of good strikers.
Yeah, Lewandowski, if he's got any Italian in his blood. But yeah, Mo, I need to go. It's really late out here, but thank you for joining me. Everyone, there's 37 people here. Wow. Leave a like, leave a thumbs up for this stream, for Mo, for Italy, most importantly, for Italy, for Roberto Mancini, for Spinazzola, for Bonucci, even Chiellini, these guys that I'm even starting to love now. Even Chiesa, I used to hate Chiesa, like, and now I love Chiesa.
Heroes, man. They're my heroes now. These guys are my
Exactly.
heroes now. I can't hate them.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
But guys, love you all. Love everyone that tunes in and supports the channel. It's been an amazing summer for us, Mo, for Interisti, for Azzurri fans.
Oh, yeah.
And I feel very blessed. Yeah, very blessed to know you, Anthony, all the Interworldwide gang.
Hey, thanks, man. I really appreciate it. I really appreciate it. And I appreciate you hosting and always great content from this guy. Always informative, fun, great content. And it's always good to talk to you, man. It's always good. And from everybody, I just can't express the emotions about, like, the season has been great. It's time for vacation in Italy next month.
Hey, you going to Italy?
I am. Yes.
Hey, my guy, where you going?
I'm gonna be all over the place, hopefully, and hopefully I will catch a game if they allow fans inside. I'm gonna catch a game in Inter, like August, end of August, and maybe I'm gonna be in Padova, Sicily, Rome,
Wow, this
Florence.
guy is gonna enjoy the dolce vita.
Yes. See you guys there.
All right, guys, Forza Azzurri. Let's enjoy this beautiful, beautiful victory and cup victory. I love you all. Ciao, ragazzi.
Ciao, everyone.